First questions from Eric. Steven, go ahead, Eric.
Hey, Dave. I noticed on the game notes, Kershaw and then Bueller are listed in the next two games. I was just wondering if you flip-flop the order or if Trevor Bauer is going to be pitching in like the backfield or something.
Yeah, so Trevor is going to piggyback Clayton tomorrow. So they'll both, go 3 to 4 innings, something like that.
Okay. And then I guess our pitchers going to be hitting anytime soon for you?
Yeah, Clayton's going to take in a bat tomorrow, and then we'll replace him with the DH after his one at bat. And then, as far as days coming, we'll kind of see.
One other question, I guess, is there any timetable for when Brusdar might get in a game?
He's still got to go through some live hitters, so I would assume that he'll take down some hitters at some point in time. But until we check that box, then we won't see him in a game. Is
it getting to the point in spring where you're kind of running out of time for him to be ready for opening day, or no?
I wouldn't say the door's closed. I think for us, the main thing is that there's a lot of things that took place this winter for Brusdar that didn't allow for him to prepare like he normally would have, as far as throwing bullpens to prepare for spring training. So the last thing we want to do is, speed him up when he's not ready. So I think that his throwing progression, he's progressing very well. But I do think that as a one inning guy, a 1+, there's still an opportunity. But, the main thing is that we just want him to be healthy and progress the right way.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, what happened this offseason with Brusdar where he couldn't, properly prepare?
There was just some things that I don't think that it's right for me to speak to it. Personal, some physical things, nothing kind of medical, nothing kind of like orthopedically, but that just set him back a little bit. He got married. There's some other things that just didn't allow for him to get his proper buildup in preparation for spring training.
So his arm is okay?
Yes.
Okay. And what has he been able to do? I saw obviously he threw off the mound all fastballs last week. Has he thrown off a mound since?
I don't know which day. I think he did, Jorge. And the last thing I heard is that he's going to start spinning some breaking balls off the mound. I'll check back in when he's more, facing hitters and get to be more active with us as far as in a big league ball game.
And why is Trevor piggybacking Clayton tomorrow?
Because he doesn't care about the ego of starting. He can get his prep work before the game while Clayton is pitching. And the main thing for these guys, looking out at off days and things like that, his schedule was for him to pitch today or tomorrow, and he had no problem piggybacking to get his 4 innings in.
Got it. And just a couple more housekeeping things. How's Brandon Moura?
BMO's on a throwing program. I think it's a slower program, so he won't be ready for spring training, obviously. But each day he's getting better, and I just don't know when I expect to see him with us. But we're just trying to make sure that he stays healthy, stays strong, and can kind of handle the workload throughout the season.
When you guys break camp, he'll stay here in Arizona?
He will either be here or at the outside.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, as far as cuts, what was kind of the message to Josiah, Gray, and Cabert specifically?
Yeah, I think for Cabert, it was late arrival to camp, and we just didn't get to see him as much as we would have liked, but continue to go out there and take at bats every day, play regularly once they start playing games on the other side. And when we get a chance, we'll try to bring him over, but just really impressed with the way he looks and the way he's matured. With Josiah, it's the starters are building up. He needs to build up as a starter, get on a regular routine, and continue to, fine tune some things up, fine tune some things. But I thought JoJo had a good camp, and he's only going to get better.
What are you looking for today out of Dustin May?
I think with Dustin, it's more of just the fastball command. I think that striking the breaking ball, throwing the breaking ball to some left-hand hitters. And that's kind of two things I'm really looking for.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from Pedro Moura. Go ahead.
Hey Dave, what have you seen out of Max Muncy this spring after his down 2020 season, capped off by the success in the postseason that he had?
I see he's in a considerably better place than he was last year. And even last year at the spring training 2.0, getting hit on the wrist and really playing catch up from that point on. Right now, he's seeing the baseball really well. I think he's taking really good swings. He's having good at bats, much more comfortable in the batter's box than he was a year ago. And obviously defensively, we like him. But I think that right now he's just in a better place mentally than he was last year and not playing catch up. So he is right where he needs to be right at this point in time.
Got it. Is he I noticed he's only played first this spring, or is there less of an emphasis on having him play across the diamond so far this year, you think?
I think so. I think the way that Rios has come on defensively, we just feel much better about coverage at third base, and obviously getting CT some repetition at third base as well. Keeps Max on that side of the diamond, and now you're looking at second base. And I just think that with Gavin, with CT, we've got coverage there.